This brand right here is fading dark spots, and I'm not just talking about acne. Acne, hyperpigmentation, bikini scars. Yeah, we got to tap in right here. It's time for me to do an update. I've been using these products for quite some time right now. And recently I experienced the difference in how much faster it takes to kick in than another brand that I was using. These products right here are from the brand Peach Slices. Remember that name because they are truly making waves. And I'm just overjoyed when I come across products that actually work. I know, what a hard concept. I personally love to do update videos to show the difference in real time. In this video, I'm gonna break down each of them. I'm gonna show a little in the process of how my scars have been looking and then what they look like today. As always, I like to come with a fresh face on those moments so we can see up close and personal how my skin is really looking. This is real skin, this is textured skin, this is acne, this is hyperpigmentation, all the fun stuff. This is the Peach Slices Smoothing Solution. It's an ingrown hair treatment, but I just want to also say that it is also lightening my scars. I love it even more that it's a 2-for-1 because I don't know about you, but bikini scars definitely have me feeling a little less confident when we're at that summertime or just in general. Finding something that's going to get to the source, which is the ingrown hair, but then also treat the surrounding area after and lighten those scars is a win-win. I've been using this off and on for quite some time. Like this is over a year, but I recently started using it again. And there's a specific example of actually seeing the results, which makes me so happy and it reminds me to not get lazy and to truly use it every single day. This is the Peach Slices Super Fade Discoloration Serum. It has 3.5% cetyl tranexamate, which if you want to go down the rabbit hole, I've always spoke highly of tranexamic acid. It is one of those acids that's going to get deep into the layers of the skin, and it truly does a great job of lightening the scars. So it's in the same vein of your AHAs and BHAs, your glycolics, your mandelic. You know the drill. There's a ton of go-tos, and this one is definitely one of the high rollers, I would say. It has 4.5% niacinamide. You know, I love me some niacinamide. And it has licorice and centella. It's gonna visibly brighten post-blemish marks and dark spots, which, like I said, I'll be attesting to. And this final one right here is also from the Super Fade line of Peach Slices. It's a discoloration moisturizer, so it's gonna be a little bit thicker. This one is a serum for reference on the difference. And it has 5% AHAs, which are alpha hydroxy acids, 4% niacinamide, pomegranate, and glycerin. It's gonna visibly brighten dark spots and hydrate the skin, which perfect timing for the winter, at least for me. I have combination skin, but I'm more on the oily side. But in the winter is where I can really get my skincare game on because my skin is a lot drier and I just layer it on. Like my thickest moisturizers, I'm always so impressed with how much I can layer on, and I don't look like I have greasy skin after, which if you remember, I've mentioned Peach Slices before with their acne line, which is really good, super gentle, clean ingredients. I found great results in their toner and that heavy moisturizer. A little bit on my skin. I don't have anything on right now. Like I said, I like to do fresh face, but I do have mascara and brows, which will not affect this at all. But my skin, I have acne marks, post-acne marks, dark scars, hyperpigmentation, again, the whole gamut of things. If you go back to my non-toxic skincare video, I think that was around the time that I first got this and started using it. Then I switched to a different skincare line and I wanted to just focus solely on them and see how those products would work for me. And they were good, but they were slower. It's a slow burn. So when I was finished with one of the products that would be in the serum range, I switched back to using the Peach Slices all the way to the end. I have very little left. Like you could see the teeniest amount is left, which I will happily not waste. A silky, light feeling of a serum. It's not heavy at all. It easily blends into the skin. The difference with the Super Fade line versus other products is that it's going to gently and rapidly work on those post-acne marks, that hyperpigmentation. It targets discoloration, even the texture of your skin, and it calms the look of irritation. Silicone-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free. It's got no harsh chemicals. These are all good things that you can feel comfortable putting on your skin. How I use this, you can use it at AM or PM. I've been using it primarily in the AM, and I'll use it right after I wash my face. This is the second layer that would go on. And I just put it in the areas that I feel like I have the most issues. So I don't generally put it on my forehead. We love our forehead right here. She barely breaks out here and there. Now on the contrast, I have something right in the center right here, which is terrible, but I've been using this and I mostly focus on my cheeks and my chin, which is where there are most dark scars. I'm going to also insert a video of what my skin looked like a week ago, because most specifically, I want to highlight this which side is it? This little beauty right here, which don't worry, I'll get even closer so that you could see, but you can see from here, it's dark. A week ago, it was red and splotchy and no good was coming from that. And in the combination of using both of these every single morning, as you can see, we are down to it being much flatter, and it's now in the I'm a scar phase. And soon it'll be in the I'm clearing up phase. Now, when I was ready to get the big dogs going and this came out, I was so curious to see how they were different and if you could use one or the other or use both. Since I've got this, so maybe a month or two now, I've been using them both together and I just feel like I'm like, this is my 1-2 punch. So with the moisturizer, it is a thicker consistency. I'll show you what it looks like on my hand. Here's what it looks like. And it still has like a thin texture and it blends in really quickly. It's just slightly thicker than the serum. And that's, again, like I said, I really love this, especially as we're layering into the winter. Alpha hydroxy acids, that helps to visibly fade the dark spots. Niacinamide is going to brighten and even the skin tone. And then the glycerin and the panthenol are going to be for hydration. So when I see glycerin, I know that that's to hydrate the skin. What I really like about this one as well is that it also calms the skin. When I have those big red splotchy acne marks, it's like that's such a double whammy because when you are trying to like put makeup on over it, it's so red and itchy and it just doesn't look cute. So I like that I can go in with these two products right here, whichever one I'm using or both, and they're also working to calm that redness down to, you know, they're getting to work on the acne. So that's something that really stands out for me. And again, using them together for the past month or so, I feel like I'm actually seeing some results. Now, this is my standard for my morning skincare routine. Wash the face. I go in with this, let it, you know, dry down, which doesn't take long, thankfully. Then I go in with this one, and then I follow up with my sunscreen, and then I'm ready for either going onto my makeup or just going out and about. You definitely want to make sure, especially when you're using AHAs and exfoliants, all of that, that you have a really good sunscreen. I have one that I previously mentioned on this channel that I absolutely love. It's a mineral sunscreen that blends in well, and that is my go-to. I'm gonna get up close and personal. You can see over here how my skin is doing. In this exact moment, everything is just super flat. There's nothing that is active, so it's just scars to be worked on. I just want to highlight how amazing this one is looking. This was a huge one that, I don't know, came out of nowhere. This was one that is more that I got recently. Seeing where this one got, I know that this one is going to be, you know, there soon. And then this one over here, like I see like basically it's like the cycle of how my acne and my scars are going to look based off of seeing the changes of other ones. And now going even further, I want to talk about the Ingrown hair treatment. I had a gnarly, like I felt like I was doing surgery to get this ingrown hair out. The bikini zone is ruined. Like there goes my summer, like this stinks. And then I started using this again. I realized just how quickly it helps to heal that really bad ingrown hair and then to lighten the scars. The best way that I can safely explain it online without showing my bikini area, which is not going to be a thing, is that I was in this zone. It currently looks like this. The scars on my face are a prime example of the change that you'll see over time with using this religiously every single day. But yeah, so we were here for a really long time. And now we're in this zone. You have to use it every single day. It's got BHAs, AHAs, and PHAs. And then we know niacinamide is great. And then it has licorice as well. In addition to being able to help the ingrown hairs, it also is going to smooth the area. It's going to relieve the area, and it's also going to soften. And then over time, it's like you just look down and you're like, oh, that's looking better. I'm so happy about that. So that's where I am on the journey right now with this. It's super straightforward. It's a roll on, by the way, if you haven't seen it before. As you're rolling it, you can see it has a little bit of product that comes out. Oh, actually that was quite a lot. So you don't need to do that much. There's no stinging whatsoever. This is something that's soothing. One of the big things that really stands out to me with Peach Slices is how affordable everything is. I have the prices on the screen somewhere, but you're not spending more than $20 on any of these. And for these, you're not spending more than $15, which is amazing. I'm glad I could share my many moon phases of acne and hyperpigmentation so you could see how the product has been helping me over time. Let's have a conversation down below. Are you on the Peach Slices train? Cruelty-free, non-toxic, uber affordable. If this was helpful, let's hype it up. Let's get more eyes on it so that we can all be walking around with clear, beautiful skin and feeling our confident selves. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.